Hello everybody, one more video. Today we're playing on the SNES today. As seen by the screen, we're playing a superb game. It's Street Fighter 2 Turbo Hyper Fighting. It's a very, very long title. Now it's going to be quite a long video today, but I'll try and edit it down as much as possibly can. But it's an absolutely superb game. I thought, why not? Let's spice this channel up a little bit with something new. But anyway, Street Fighter 2 Turbo Hyper Fighting, Morgan's Games. Let's go. Okay, for the first part of this playthrough, we're going to be playing as Ryu. Okay, so the game is Street Fighter 2 Turbo Hyper Fighting, a competitive fighting game released for the arcades by Capcom in 1992. It's the third game in the Street Fighter 2 sub-series of Street Fighter games following the release of Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition. Released in the year after its previous installment, Hyper Fighting introduced a faster playing speed and new special moves for certain characters, as well as further refinement of the character balance. We are Ryu. At the moment, we're facing E Honda. Special moves is the Sumo Smash, the Sumo Headbutt, and the 100-hand slap. Through years of training, Honda has been able to build up the speed of his punches. His hands move so quickly they're merely a blur. Using the 100-hand slap, Honda can move forward like a steamroller and quickly have his opponents seeing stars. In this game, you have a light punch, a medium punch, and a heavy punch, the same as your kicks. But yeah, it's absolutely superb. There we go. First win goes to Ryu. There you go.
Brazil.
Welcome to Brazil. This is Ryu versus Blanca. Blanca's first appearance was in Street Fighter 2. According to the story, Blanca was born as a boy named Jimmy, who was involved in a plane crash in the Amazon rainforest. Although in the initial game, Blanca's mother says the plane crashed when he was a little boy. The manual for Street Fighter 4 says it happened when he was a baby. After the crash, he was exposed to electric eel, triggering the mutation which changed his appearance and gave him electrical powers. Special moves is the vertical rolling attack. The rolling attack. Rolling himself into a ball, Blanca can launch himself like a human projectile. Blanca's rolling attack can inflict a huge amount of damage to the opponent. And of course, his electricity. Using a technique he learned from electric eels, Blanca can channel up to 1000 volts through his skin. Anyone who tries to grab him during the time will be a shocking discovery. And he also has sharp teeth and claws. There you go. However, he can't throw fireballs. That's what Ryu's doing. Okay. So this game is timed. First to win 2 wins wins the battle. There we go. Another win to Ryu. Superb.
USA.
Okay, battle 3. We get on the plane. We head to USA. This is Guile. Date of birth, born on the 23rd of December 1960. Fighting style is Special Forces. An ex-member of the Elite Special Forces team, Guile and his co-pilot Charlie were captured during a mission in Thailand 6 years ago. After many months of imprisonment, he and Charlie managed to escape from their jungle prison. During their perilous trek to civilization, Charlie dies and Guile has been consumed by the vengeance ever since. Guile's calm and emotionless exterior hides rage inside. Driven by his need for revenge, he will let nothing stand in his way. Using a unique blend of Special Forces training and street fighting skills, Guile is a force to be reckoned with. Now some stages do have things you can actually throw him into, in this case, boxes. There you go, superb. A win for Ryu. Welcome to bonus stage. Rules are simple. We have 40 seconds to smash the car up. Players must destroy the left side of the car. Once the window is smashed, to confirm, move to the right. The car bears an extremely strong resemblance to the Lexus LS400 outside of Japan, which went into production from 1990 to 1994.
Perfect.
There you go, perfect, rewarded with 30,000 points.
USA.
Okay, this is very similar to the stage one we just did. Maybe it's actually Ken Master's car. Who knows? Special moves is the Hurricane Kick. As he spins into the air, Ken can summon the power of a hurricane. Using the great speed of his hurricane, he can lift and accelerate his spin. Ken can also execute the Hurricane Kick in mid-air. Also has the Dragon Punch, also known as a Shoryuken. Using the ancient word Shoryuken, Ken can call forth the power of the dragon and channel it through his uppercut. Ken's improved Dragon Punch sacrifices power for increasing range, but the power of the punch remains the most devastating move in his arsenal. And of course, very similar moves to Ryo himself. He also has the Fireball. By summoning all of his will and channeling through his hands, Ken can create a ball energy called a Hadouken. This blue glowing ball of energy speeds towards the opponent and delivers quite an impact. Creating a Fireball drains most of Ken's energy and takes it a few seconds to recover after summoning one. Yeah, again, you can do it with a medium, light or heavy attack. There we go. Superb. Win for Ryu.
China.
Welcome to China! This is Battle 5. This is Chun-Li, the only female in this game. Unlike many of the other contestants, Chun-Li has not entered the tournament for personal glory. Instead, she has been secretly tracking the movements of the international smuggling organisation known as the Shadaloo. The trail of her lead to the tournament, and she now believes that one of the Grand Masters has been responsible for the death of her father. Stunned by her good looks, opponents often underestimate Chun-Li's ability and find themselves flattened by a few well-placed kicks. Chun-Li's quest for justice gives her life, but at heart, she's still a young girl and still yearns the live of her normal life. Again, it looks and plays really, really well, and the background is tremendous. At the moment, she's stunned. When you're stunned, you get an easy attack in, like a throw or a Hadouken, whatever the case may be. But anyway, she's doing a few attacks of her own and stunning me. There we go, kick to the face. There we go, superb. Win for Ryu.
USSR.
Okay, Battle 6, this is Zangief. He's a very, very strong character, but he doesn't have a lot of advantages because all of his special moves are all done up close. He doesn't have any fireballs or charging attacks or anything like that. But he does have the spinning clothesline. Spinning around with his arms held outstretched, the spinning clothesline will knock senseless anyone who wanders into it. He also has the turbo spinning clothesline. Spinning around with his arms held outstretched, the turbo spinning clothesline doesn't last as long as the spinning clothesline, but it moves a lot quicker. It also prevents Zangief from being hit below the belt. And he also has the spinning pile driver. Either grabbing his opponent and flipping upside down, Zangief leaps into the air, spinning them around, and Zangief then drills the opponent head first into the pavement as they land. And that's really knocked some sense into you, my lord. Right. But again, it's going to be done up close. There we go. Punch to the nose. A win for Ryu. Okay, bonus round. Rules are simple. Smash the bricks. Do it with your feet or your hands or maybe even special moves. It's entirely up to you. Not the person you want to try and hang around with if you're playing with building blocks or maybe even some Lego. It's going to ruin your day. There you go. Smash your feet for the maximum score. Perfect. 30,000 points.
India.
Welcome to India, Battle 7. This is Delsum, born on the 22nd of November 1952. Over the course of his life, Delsum has sought to unify his mind and soul through the discipline of yoga. Now he nears his goal, Delsum must test himself and skills before he can rise to a higher state of consciousness. By controlling his mind and body, Delsum is able to extend his arms and legs by great distances. However, Delsum's greatest skill is his patience. He knows he will not stand a chance in a slow match. Instead, he concentrates on using unique abilities to keep his enemies at a distance and slowly wear them down. While Delsum will do anything necessary to win, he will not hurt an opponent more than necessary, nor will he ever take another fighter's life. Now, he was actually my favourite character in the old days. I've never seen a character with stretchy arms and legs like that, but yeah, he also had the power of fire. He's a good character though, but he's challenging in other versions. There you go. A win for Ryu. Battle 8, it's like looking into a mirror, only not. It's Ryu on the left, Ryu on the right. It's a mirror match. A student of Shoryuken, school of karate, Ryu has developed into a pure fighter. He's devoted his entire life to the perfection of his fighting skills and forsaken everything else in life. Ryu has no home, no friends, no family. Instead, he wanders the globe seeking to test his skills against other fighters, including himself. Probably the strongest all-round fighter, Ryu claimed the title of Grand Champion after his narrow defeat of Sagat. Cool and calculating, Ryu is very patient in combat, always seeking to maximise his abilities. Ryu has improved the speed of his fireballs, using it to pound the opponents in the corner. There you go. Have some of that. I win that one.
Win.
There you go. Score increased.
USA.
Round 9 is Bullrod, the first of the 4 Shadow bosses. A former heavyweight champion, Bullrod was barred from professional boxing after he ignored the rules of the ring. Wild and aggressive, Bullrod now makes a living on the streets of Las Vegas, and he occasionally picks up a buck as hired muscle for M. Bison. So right into the theory of whoever hits the hardest wins, Bullrod is brawn and very little brain. While he can easily be outsmarted, few fighters have the strength and tendency. Special moves, he has the turn punch, turning his back to his opponent for a moment. Bullrod then sprints forward to smash his opponent with his single devastating blow. Also the dash punch, which is similar. Turning his back from the opponent for a moment, Bullrod will then sprint forward and smash his opponent with a lightning quick punch. And there's a character in EX Plus Alpha called C-Jack with very similar moves. There we go. Perfect. Bonus stage! Break the barrels in the 20 seconds we have. Now I have to admit, I wasn't good at this one in the old days. I really wasn't. But you can use special moves, but only if it's a special move that requires you pressing forward, not back. Pressing back, your character will turn around. But yeah, it's difficult, but yeah, you don't get a lot of time. I don't know if you can actually beat this one. I'm really not sure. And you can take a beating, you really can. There we go, we're at 12. Not too bad.
Spain.
Battle 10 takes place in Spain. This is Vega. Date of birth, the 27th of January 1967. Of noble blood, Vega has successfully blended the Japanese of ninjutsu with his skills he learned as a matador. The result is a beautiful and deadly ballet, which he earned Vega the nickname the Spanish Ninja. Trained in the God School, Vega lives by the philosophy and beauty that is strength. Despite anything ugly, Vega views himself as a perfect and uses a mask to prevent his face from becoming scarred in battle. Used by M. Bison primarily as assassin, Vega often dispatches his opponents using his claws. And in some games, you can actually lose his claw in battle, which you can pick up again. But yeah, he's a very fast character. Him and Chun-Li are the fastest. But this one can actually interact with the background by climbing up those cages. But yeah, in some versions, it can be really challenging. But there we go. Superb. Win for Ryu.
Island.
Battle 11, this is Sagat, a very tall character. He is 7'4", weighing at 283 pounds from Thailand. Once called the King of Street Fighters, Sagat reigns supreme for his now defeat at the hands of Ryu. Even though he's lost, he now plans to regain the title at any cost. Sagat's fighting style is thought to be the most powerful in the world, with the exception of M. Bison, and no other fighter comes close to his overall fighting ability. At heart, an honourable man, Sagat is tortured by his loss of Ryu and will side with anyone who will give him the chance to experience needed to regain the title. And this character has got so many battle scars. He's got one eye missing from one battle, and of course the scar on his chest was done by Ryu himself. But yeah, he's had a really tough time, but he's not going to give up anytime soon. But we're certainly giving him a run for his money. There we go, kick to the chin, that'll do it. Superb. One more battle remains. Win for Ryu.
Island.
Okay, the big bad boss, level 12. This is M. Bison, birthplace unknown, nationality unknown, fighting style unknown. Never has a man been clothed more secrecy than M. Bison ever since he emerged the elite international criminal organisation, the Shadowloo. The world has been awed by his incredible power of his commands. Seen as the master of evil, Bison rules over the Empire with an iron fist. Preferring to let his underlings do most of his dirty work, Bison only releases his powerful psychic ability when absolutely necessary. Unmatched with his power and agility, M. Bison reigns supreme as the greatest street fighter in the world. My lord, that was a lot of points. But yeah, really tough enemy, but he always is. But yeah, in the film, of course, he was played by Raul Julia, and he played it really well. And this is the final battle for this part of the video. One more win will do it. There you go, superb. There we go, kick you right in the face. There we go, end of M. Bison. There we go, win for Ryu. There you go, punch the air in celebration. There you go, superb. So that's Ryu's completion done. What I'm trying to do now is do the same for everyone else, but I won't go as far as doing all the Shadow bosses as well, but I do the original lineup, and it'll be edited down to bring its long play down to a reasonable level. But anyway, on to the next one. Right. E Honda. Okay, here we go again. Edmund Honda has been trained since birth to take his place as the greatest sumo wrestler to ever step into the ring. Upon receiving the title of Grand Champion, Honda was shocked to learn that the rest of the world did not consider sumo wrestling as a true sport. Outraged, he has vowed to prove that sumo wrestlers are the greatest fighters in the world. A strict disciplinary, Honda guides his pupils with a stern hand. He understands that only through hard work and dedication can reach a goal. Quick and extremely powerful, Honda's greatest advantage is his size. He loves to use his new sumo smash to flatten unsuspected opponents. Sumo Smash, using his great leg strength and his traditional sumo grunt, Honda can now leap into the air and use tremendous weight to flatten an opponent. He also has the sumo headbutt. Using his great leg smash and traditional sumo grunt, Honda can propel himself headfirst into an opponent. There you go. Very strong and a very good, powerful opponent. There you go. Superb.
You win.
E Honda versus Vega. Now Vega's special moves is the claw dive. Using his claws to scale a wall, Vega will climb the scene and jump and descend on his opponent with a deadly version of a swan dive. He also does the wall leap. Jumping and rebounding off the side wall, Vega descends onto the opponent and quickly does an air quick suplex. And the claw roll. While standing, Vega will do an execute forward roll and do a quick stab at the opponent. But yeah, he's so quick. He's really quick. He always has been. He can lose his core, and remember he's climbing. So he get the shock of his life. Loses his claw. There you go, death by E Honda headbutt. Have some of that. Superb.
You win.
M Bison and E Honda. Now both of these characters are very similar moves, or shall we say how you perform them. Both are charging moves. No fireballs here. It's headbutts versus stomping moves. Psycho Crusher moves. Yeah. I have completed with E Honda a few times in the past. It's never an easy task, but E Honda is a good character. There we go. Death by headbutt once again. One more like that.
You win.
Okay. The outstanding time is converted into points. Right, round 2, fight. Again, I'm trying to win it the same way. Trying to hit him as he gets up. I'm stunning him as well. There you go. That's got to be it. Oh, there you go. I threw myself at you. There you go. I don't know where I hit you, but I did. My lord, you win.
You win.
Next on the list, we'll go for Blanca. Blanca vs Kyle. Now, very little was known about this bizarre fighter from the jungles of Brazil. For years, the natives have reported seeing a half-man, half-beast roaming the rainforest, but it was only within the last few years that the beast named Blanca appeared in the cities of Brazil and challenged any fighter that would dare oppose him. Normally passive and docile, when enraged, Blanca attacks like an uncaged animal. Blanca uses his speed and agility to inflict maximum damage to his opponents. He often uses his claws and razor-sharp teeth to shed opponents to small pieces. And he's a great character. He also has the rolling attack. Rolling himself into a wall, Blanca can launch himself like a human projectile. Blanca's rolling attack can also inflict a huge amount of damage to an opponent. And it can be done airborne as well as in a straight line. There you go. Superb. I can't do that. I can't do that one. He's brilliant though. Blanca vs M Bison. Never an easy task from Bisons in the neighbourhood. This can hopefully be won by using rolling attacks and electricity. Now again, these two characters are very similar special moves, or how we say, performing them, but both happening at the same time, 9 times out of 10, Blanca would be worse off. Have some of that. Look at those energy bars once again. Blimey.
You win.
Okay, let's go again. Let's hopefully do it a little bit more comfortably this time, but it's never an easy task with Bison around. Who's going to win first? There we go, I'll take that. And again. Now notice that Bison doesn't get stunned as often as other characters, I've noticed. Oh, there we go, I don't know what happened there. It happened in the air, I didn't see it, it was off the screen. There you go, you win. Well done, Blanca. Another one done. Next up, Guile. Battle 5, this is Guile versus Chun-Li. Now Guile's special moves is a Sonic Boom. By whipping his hands and arms into the air, Guile is able to create a burst of energy called a Sonic Boom. This energy will burst towards the opponent and momentarily stun anyone it hits. It also has the Flash Kick. Similar to the Sonic Boom, Guile is able to cause a momentary vacuum by whipping his feet into the air as he does a backflip. The vacuum is virtually impenetrable and do large amounts of damage to anyone fool enough to walk into it. There we go. Superb! Even though it's no way to treat a lady, Jamie. No way at all. Guile wins. As he combs his hair. Hyper Fighting features faster playing speed compared to Championship Edition. As a result, the inputs for special moves and combos require more precision timing. The faster playing allows players to get into battle quicker, as well as to react quicker. All the other fighters, with the exception of Guile and the 4 shadow bosses, were each given at least one new special move. There we go. Again, no way to shoot a lady, Jamie. There you go. A win for Guile. Superb. Alright, Guile and then Bison. It'll be tough, it always is. Now Bison does spend a lot of time in the air, which is good because my character has the Flash Kick. There we go, and that, which I keep forgetting he has. Oh my lord, he's blocking everything I do right now. There you go, come on. God, how difficult was that? My lord. Win for Guile. Okay. Battle 2. Stunned. Rare for Bison. Spent so much time in the air. Come on. God, blimey, how difficult was that? That is so difficult. God, blimey. Next up, Chun-Li. Chun-Li and Balrog. Now, Chun-Li's special moves is Lightning Kick. Years of training has allowed Chun-Li to develop a series of powerful kicks that strike so fast all you see is a blue blur of her moving feet. She also has the Whirlwind Kick. Defying gravity, Chun-Li lifts upside down and spins around like a top, using her powerful legs to lift her up and keep her aloft. Chun-Li can also execute the Whirlwind Kick in mid-air. There you go. She also has the Fireball. By tapping her chi, Chun-Li also learned to unleash her own version of a Fireball, not containing the raw power or speed as Ken and Ryo's Fireball. But Chun-Li's version of the Fireball also packs a punch. At the moment, she's been headbutted repeatedly by Balrog. Alright, ease up, son, ease up, my lord. Get a poor girl a rest. I must punish you with that with my deadly kicks. No, I'm right, you're stunned. Good job on all. Have some of that, Balrog. You deserve that, what you did to Chun-Li. There you go.
You win.
Okay, Chun-Li and Sagat. Sagat's special move is the Tiger Uppercut. After he's lost to Ryo, Sagat decided the only way to counter Dragon Punch is to create one of his own, leaping high into the air as he utters the word Tiger Uppercut. Sagat and his uppercut are virtually unstoppable. He also has the Tiger Knee. Using his powerful and sinister legs, Sagat quickly leaps forward over his opponent's low attacks and knocks him senseless with his knees. And he has the Tiger Shot. To counter to the power of Ryo's Fireball, Sagat devises a projectile known as a Tiger Shot, able to throw these powerful projectiles either low or high. Sagat can inflict damage on opponents or effectively negate other projectiles. There you go. Perfect, even though I didn't know a lot about it. Chun-Li and M. Bison. Right, special moves. We have the Scissor Kick. Lunging feet first at the opponent, Bison sails over low attacks with two devastating kicks that will put the opponent flat on their back. Also has the Head Stomp. Using his psychic ability to launch himself into the air, Bison will stomp into the head of the opponent and dive towards him with a second crushing blow. He also has the Psycho Crusher. By channeling the psychic energy through his body, Bison is able to levitate and surround himself with his powerful flame. Spinning the head towards the victim, M. Bison's Psychic Crusher will ignite the player in flame and inflict heavy damage. Right, okay. No more reading, let's get this done. Bison and Chun-Li. And this is going to be one, hopefully, with a lightning kick, but she does have really good jumping, and then so does he. It's actually facing the wrong way. There we go. Victory for 1, Chun-Li. Victory 2 for M. Bison. Goes down to the third battle. Battle 13. Okay, a good start. Devastating attack. Especially the corner. There we go. That should do it. Shouldn't lose this now, surely. Oh, I mean, it went stone dead quiet on that one. There we go. Chun-Li wins and Bison loses. There you go. Next on the list, we'll go for Zangief. Okay, Zangief and Blanca. Now Zangief, many believe that Zangief entered the tournament out of fierce respect for his country, but only partially correct. Zangief loves his country, but he loves to stomp on opponents more. What else would you expect from a man who wrestles bears for fun? Good-natured and good sense of humour, Zangief loves to fight. He left the Russian Wrestling Federation because of the lack of competition, and he now seeks suitable opponents where he can find them. Totally fearless, Zangief is more than willing to walk into a punch as long as he can grab the enemy with a spinning pavement pile driver. There you go. It's difficult to perform. You'll do a 360, but close to your enemy. And trouble is with Zangief, even though he's strong, all his special moves can be done up close. But his spinning clothesline is great for avoiding fireballs. Now to perform that, you've got to press either 2 punches at once or 2 kicks at once. One is faster than the other. But yeah, it's difficult. I have to admit, I'm not looking forward to the confrontation between M. Bison. I'm not great with Zangief, I have to admit. But I'm okay. There you go.
You win.
Okay, Zangief and M. Bison. Not really looking forward to this one. Even though Zangief is strong, he's slow. The trouble is, Bison is not. But the spinning pile drivers are good, especially if M. Bison is stuck into a corner. It's good for avoiding special attacks, special moves. To pull, but you press 2 punches simultaneously. There we go. Punch him right in the cheek. No one like that.
You win.
There you go. Right, okay. We had 53 seconds remaining. Zangief and M. Bison.
Round 2, fight.
He does have some good attacks, but you've got to be close. Yeah, I want to try and get him in the corner if you can. I've got him. No, I haven't got him. He's got out of there. Oh my lord! Again, he's going down to the wire. 1 each.
You lose.
Once you get him into the corner, you should be okay, but occasionally he does sneak his way out of there.
Round 3, fight.
Typical Bison he is. These crazy jumpy stompy moves. The fast one and a non so fast one, but they're both strong in their own ways. Oh my lord! Who won that? Nobody, it's a double KO. We go again. My lord.
Final round of fight.
4th battle. Oh no. Sucker Crusher versus pile drivers and clotheslines. He's stunned, come on! Yes! Again! Look at those energy bars! I can't believe it! There you go! Victory for Zangief, which is not simple. Next one on the list is Ken. Okay, Ken versus Blanca. The discipline of the Shogun School of Karate. Ken is a natural athlete. Unfortunately, Ken's natural fighting skill has fueled his giant ego. He is constantly reminding his opponents that he's the greatest fighter of all time. For the past year, Ken has left his skills deteriorate and spent most of his time on the beach with his girlfriend. Only a challenge from his old training partner Ryu has rekindled his fighting spirit and caused him to try and perfect his dragon punch and Hurricane kick. Brash and arrogant, Ken loves to show off during a fight. After knocking his opponent senseless with the speed of a Hurricane kick, Ken loves to finish him off with an improved dragon punch. That was all to read. Once again, Ken Masters is a good fighter, really is, and of course, just like Ryu. Anyway, try and get him in the corner, and then kick him where it hurts. There we go, down he goes. A win for Ken Masters. There you go. Ken and M. Bison, right, okay, did he go off to a good start? Get him in that corner. The flying kick be done on the air and in the ground. The spinning kick, I meant. Keep kicking him repeatedly in the jaw. Stunned. Like I dislocated his jaw. Superb. However, it's not done yet. You know what M. Bison's like? Yes, he might be down and out once, but yeah, he comes back with a vengeance. He always does. Goes up about 10,000 gears. More gears than a mountain bike. And he does it with ease. It's always the same thing. He comes back more bad than me than ever. Right. Perfect. For him, not for me. Go. Get him in that corner if you can. Superb. Keep it going. There we go! He right in the shoe! I'll take that! There we go! A win for Ken Masters. Okay, one more to do. We're going to do Delsum. Unfortunately, I don't have enough time to do the Shadow bosses. But there we go. Delsum is next. Okay, Delsum and his stretchy arms and legs. Good character. Special moves is Yoga Fire. By tapping mystical energies from deep within himself, Delsum can spit forth a ball of flame that incinerates anything it touches. It also has the Yoga Flame. Used for close attacks, Delsum can tap mystical energies to spew forth a cloud of flame and torch them to death. He also has the Yoga Teleport. Not fully satisfied with the mastery of Yoga, Delsum's latest meditations have awakened him in the ability to teleport himself short distances. Able to do this at will, Delsum often appears in front of an opponent one moment and behind him the next. He's a good character, really is. Those stretchy arms and legs are deadly. Now in future games, he had a few more Yogas up his sleeve. He had the Yoga Blast, the Yoga Legend, the Yoga Drill, and the Yoga Inferno, which are pretty much mostly super combos. But yeah, this guy knows a lot of Yoga. But yeah, stretchy arms and legs is a good thing. You also use his head, you also drill in the air, and also use your kneecap. Yeah, devastating. You also do a slide. And of course, you'll use your throws. At the moment, it's making meat of Guile. There you go. There you go, death by kneecap. There you go, a bony kneecap. He's very, very skin and bony, this guy. There you go, I can't do that. Well, I could, but there's not enough room here. Anyway, superb. Alright, here we go. Delsum and then Bison. Is he going to cope with someone that has no body fat, flame breath, and it's slow but stretchy arms and legs? What's he going to do with that? This slide doesn't do a lot of damage, but it does help. There we go. Not professionally done though, it works. First win to Delsum.
Round 2, fight.
Okay, round 2. Delsum, you're very, very slow, because you don't weigh very much.
Yoga fire. Yoga fire. Yoga fire.
But yeah, not having a lot of meat on him, you think he'd weigh less, that way you make him move faster. Alright, have some of that. Another one, that should do it. There we go, sliding attack is enough to defeat Ed Bison. There we go. A win for Delsum. There you go, look how happy he is on his podium. Absolutely fantastic. Anyway, superb game. Street Fighter 2 Turbo Hyper Fighting. It's Jamie from Warner's Games. Please like, can't be shared. Please subscribe to my channel, Facebook fan page, please subscribe to Twitch. This will be Warner's Games. You find it fairly easy. Please remember to click the bell icon, notify you visit. No, fantastic. Lot of these sort of videos you haven't been making and live streams every Friday night. You can time event clocks. How about we? Today, same, easy. Ciao, bye. See ya. Okay, for this part of the game through. Jamie, we got to sort the screen out. It's a very, very, very small screen. It was the third game in the Street Fighter 2 sub-series. Street Fighter. Hang on a minute. Anyway, whoa. Place to stop. New special moves for certain characters as well as further refinement of the character balance. There we go. Tremendous game. It's going to be a really, really long day today, but I'm going to try and do it for this long. Fighting, a competitive fighting video game released for arcades by Capcom in 1992. It's the third game in the Street Fighter 2 sub-series of Street Fighter video games following Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition. So the game is Street Fighter 2 Turbo Hyper Fighting, a competitive fighting game released for arcades in 1992 by Capcom. Who won that? There you go. Double KO. Never seen that before. Okay, here we go. Blanca versus Guile. Now, Blanca's special move is electricity. Using a technique he learned from electric eels, Blanca can channel up to 1,000 volts of electricity through his skin. Anyone who tries to grab him during the times is a
You win. Perfect.
I've done his special moves. I've done both, haven't I?
Round 2, fight.
My lord, 9 seconds. Okay, final one today. I'm not doing the Shadow bosses, but we are doing that. Right. Pooh. Time. For the past year, Ken has left his skills deteriorating for most of the years of the time of the let his skills deteriorate, has spent most of his time on the beach with his girlfriend. Only a challenge from his younger last year, Ken has left his skills deteriorated, and most of the time for the past year. My lord! Right, okay. What a nose!